So I was sitting here with my coffee this morning and I thought that I would show you guys some books that I picked up from the library. This is a little bit in the future. We went to the library a couple weekends ago, but I did vlog some of it of the boys. They always have such a good time there because of all the activities that are there for them. Now it is fast forward a couple of weeks because I have had my nose in books for the last 2 weeks and I have finished these two. I haven't started this one yet. I think this is going to be my next one that I start, but I have been reading both of these. I'm going to do blog posts. I'm going to post them on my Instagram, but I'm also going to do like a whole blog post talking about these books and what I thought of them, rating them, all of that. I used to do recent reads on my blog all the time, and I just kind of got out of the habit whenever I stopped my blog for a little while, so I'm excited to get back into it. Sorry, I got interrupted. What else is new? But yeah, this book I can say right off the bat is not what I expected whatsoever. And I had never watched the movie because when the movie came out, which when I looked at it, that was 2011, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so behind. But when that movie came out, I was like, no, I want to read the book first. And I'm usually that way. Like, I'll try to avoid movies that are based on books so that I can read the book first. And then this was just like something I stumbled across, and I think I'm going to wait and put more on my blog about it because I didn't really know what to expect with it either. But I did just finish it yesterday. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and start this. I put off this one because last year I barely read anything. Mind my frizzy hair, my eyelids are like stained from yesterday's makeup look. But yeah, last year I didn't like read hardly at all. And I was so mad at myself at the end of the year because I was like, I didn't read like any books, and I'm such a bookworm that I was like just mad at myself. So I'm making a goal this year. I haven't really decided what yet. You guys seen my daily journal. I'll link it if you haven't, but I do have a page on there where I can write down, or a couple pages where I write down all the books that I read for the year. So I'm hoping I can fill those pages, and that would be like my biggest book goal for this year. But I have started to follow some like book clubs on Instagram, and I'm hoping to keep up with at least one, if not like all three of them, and kind of go from there. I'm just hoping that I can be more of a bookworm like I normally am, so that's what I'm going for. But usually when I do pick up a book, if I don't have a lot of time to really think about what book I want to read next, a lot of the time I go back to what I know, and that's always like Nicholas Sparks, that type of ordeal, or books that I grew up reading, and that type of ordeal. So I did go ahead and pick up a Nicholas Sparks. I did get the 2x2 because I actually haven't read this one. There's quite a few of his that I'm behind on that I haven't read, and some older ones too that I just never got around to reading. So I'm hoping that I can still do books like that I'm comfortable with. I love his writing, and they're always good when you need a good cry. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and probably start that one next. But I've had the hardest time with my Kindle for the past couple of years of figuring it out. It's like the very first Kindle edition, or not Kindle edition, but Kindle Fire edition. So it's a really nice one. My husband, when he was my boyfriend, he bought this for me. So I've had it for so many years. I think I looked it up, and this version came out in 2011. So I think that's when he got it for me for Christmas that year, because I've been a bookworm for years. I always used it. I had quite a few books on it, but the last couple of years, for some reason, it would not let me download any new books or even transfer books from like Amazon when you get on your computer or whatever, and you can buy books and have them just like sent to your Kindle. It wouldn't even let me do that. Then I forgot like my email and password I was even using for that account. Long story short, a couple nights ago, I was like, I'm just done. I'm just going to deregister the whole thing and start fresh. So I reset it, deregistered, made a whole new account with my newer email because since I've had this back when I was a teenager, it was underneath like my old email with my maiden name. So it's my brand new, or it's my email that I have now with my married name, and I'm just kind of starting fresh. It kind of sucks because I lost a lot of books. But I'm sure I'll slowly like get them back since I haven't been reading the last couple of years as much as I used to. So I'm I'm ready to just kind of start fresh and grow my collection from there. I've already bought one book, so that is why I'm kind of debating back and forth. Like, do I want to start the Nicholas Sparks one that I got from the library, or do I want to go ahead and start my Kindle? But I'm really wanting to go for my Kindle, but I want to finish that book before we go back to the library. So, but I think I will only pick up maybe like 1 or 2 books from the library when we go. I'm trying to make it a habit because I want to get my boys more invested in books. So, yeah, I'm hoping that I can still pick up like 1 or 2 because I do like flipping through an actual book. But I am also wanting to grow my library on my Kindle too. So any book suggestions always are welcome. I know a lot of these vlogs, my comments are disabled because I show my kids a lot, and just for YouTube policies, for my own, self too. I just don't like to have comments on there when my kids are involved with it. But you guys can always find me at my personal Instagram at AllisonHunt_2. I'll throw it up on the screen. It's always in the description box. You can find me there. And whenever I post like Instagram post about books, you can always leave good suggestions there, or even like really good book clubs that you really like. Because the ones that I have found, I do like, but I'm going to kind of see how it goes. There's like certain things that I'm like, I don't know if I'll be able to follow along. One of them's like in Canada, and sometimes for some reason you can't get your hands on certain books that they're getting. And then the other one's in the UK, so it's kind of like the same ordeal. The other one is Reese Witherspoon's. And so I was trying to find her book at the library that she's currently doing. I couldn't find it. And then I was going to buy it on Kindle, but I was like, she's almost done with this month. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to play catch up on all of January's books when I have all these too. So I will keep you guys updated on it though. And my next daily journal video, you guys will kind of see an update there and see what books I've written down on those pages too. But yeah. So I wanted to jump in this vlog real quick and tell you guys about the mask that I've been currently using like crazy. I've been trying to use this one for about once or twice a week for the last few weeks, and I've been loving it. This is from Generation Clay. So it's made in Australian, and it is 100% pure Australian botanicals, and it's a really good mask if you guys have not tried it yet. But it's their ultraviolet brightening purple clay mask, and it's really good. It is like a little purple tint. When you put it on your face, it's like that darker purple, and then it turns completely like really pale white lilac-ish color. But it's just a really good clay mask. I have been having a lot of hormonal breakouts, and I feel like this has been helping tremendously like draw everything out. But on top of that, it literally has been making my skin look so good, like glowy and just brightened all around. I've really been liking it, so I thought I would throw it in this vlog. I'm getting some morning planning done on this Sunday morning and drinking some coffee. I have a little buddy. I'm currently listening to Roman sing the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse theme song in his bedroom, but instead of saying Mickey Mouse, he's saying Roman Hunt and spelling his name. It's pretty cute. But yeah, we're having a lazy Sunday morning, aren't we? You're so cute. Ugh. I love sheet mask, but there literally is nothing better than like taking your sheet mask off like once it's done, I swear. So I am about to film today. It is Monday, and I'm actually starting my day pretty good. Well, I lie. This morning was really rough for me. I had a hard time getting out of bed, and then rolled over and did what I probably shouldn't have done, but I checked my phone and had a hate comment. That kind of just made me spiral this morning. I feel like I do pretty good, and like my skin has gotten thicker, and I really don't get a whole lot of hate comments, but when I do, and I think it's mainly like I'm reminded of how awful people can really be, and I just don't understand it. I just don't. I could never do something like that to somebody else, and I've actually seen this past week like 3 different people in the beauty community that are that have around the same amount of followers as I do talk about how they're being bullied and stuff like that over social media, and it's pathetic. Like, just quit bullying people. And a lot of the time, these people would not say something like this, like, to your face, and that's what's super irritating too. I'm just like, either put constructive criticism, which I know everybody says, and honestly, I hate that too. Like, if you don't like the way I do something, then don't subscribe. Like, or just don't, you know, makes me so mad. Like, if you don't like something, you can just click out of a video. It's just makeup, it's just a video, and oh my gosh, I can say, like, I'm glad that I've grown thicker skin, but it still just infuriates me because, whenever you see something like that, you're going to feel like a little something. You're going to feel like you're not good enough, or, oh, here's somebody else that doesn't like me. And it's also the fact that it's not just happening to me, it's happening to so many people. And it just sucks. Like, I just don't understand it. We're all here just trying to be creative and have fun. And that's why it's just really irritating when people want to come and pretty much shit on your parade. But I feel like ever since Tati's video of just saying it's just makeup, like, this is just makeup, makes me feel a whole lot better. And I kind of have said that, like, with everything. If, if I start to, like, doubt myself, I'm like, it's just makeup. I'm just having fun with this. Like, whatever. I don't care anymore. And I mean, the same with, like, this channel. I think that's why I try to clarify so much that, this is like a lifestyle channel, yes, but like my vlogs are more, home video style. And it's because I feel like I'm not good enough, or I feel like people aren't going to want to watch my life because it might be boring or whatever. And it's just honestly like, I don't care anymore. Like, whatever. If you don't want to watch it, then don't. I just feel like that's how everybody should feel about any of the content that you're putting out. With my podcast too, I just kind of think, I'm going to get hate. I am, because it's true crime. People are going to have their opinions, and with true crime, I'm all for it. If you want to debate, let's debate. But if you start being nasty and ugly and just, like, demanding that you're right, I just feel like, okay, like, sure, whatever. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, this week, I'm going to try to focus on self-love and feeling better about myself and not letting anybody tear me down, no matter what they want to say or put out there. I need it for me, because if I just let it get to me, then my motivation is gone. So I'm going to work on bettering myself, and hopefully you guys do too. I am currently filming for a new lifestyle video because I am in my kitchen. So today I am making tomato soup and bringing you guys along with me. You guys will probably see that video before you see this vlog, hopefully. If not, it will be coming very soon. But I have my camera for my pictures from my blog. This is kind of how I do everything. Got my tomatoes in there roasting. I've got my onions in there. But yeah, I still have to wrap it up, but this is what I've been doing. Went ahead and finished my look earlier, and I forgot to tell you guys, but it's actually looking really good. I don't even know where the best lighting would be at. Maybe like over here. But my under eyes are looking really good. I really like it. I'm kind of been hot and sweaty in the kitchen cooking, but I definitely wanted to have some makeup on for this video. I actually filmed my chicken noodle soup video very differently. So what I did was I cooked throughout that evening, or like that day, when my kids were running around screaming, yelling, playing. And then that evening, when they were like settled down, is when I actually filmed like the intro, outro, and the how-to part. So today it's been really nice. My son's in there playing on his Nintendo Switch, and I'm able to cook dinner for tonight and film it at the same time. So it's really nice, and I love that. I just have so much fun cooking, so I love being able to film it and share it with you guys. So that is what I'm doing today. I still have some to finish, but I've actually just now finished like the whole talking part. So that is so nice to have that done and out of the way. Now it's just finishing up the mill and filming and taking pictures of the steps. But I'm going to do that, and I also have my water. I'm trying to up my intake on water. I have been addicted to sodas again, and it's honestly not going to help me lose any weight. I'm doing all these workouts, and it's like for nothing because I just keep chugging sodas.